Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Double, and today is a slightly different video than what I planned on recording. I was going to tell you guys about this really cool little device from Strich. It's a power supply that is actually rechargeable, and it has 8 100 milliamp outputs and 2 300 milliamp outputs. They actually have a second one that's even bigger with more output power. Maybe you've seen me do videos on Strich before. I actually really like Strich stuff. I've bought their stuff, and Strich apparently has seen a couple of videos too. And I was going to do a video about their 10-band EQ, but they sent along a couple things. They sent a new distortion pedal. They sent a cab emulation pedal. So we're going to look at those in the next couple videos, but what I'm going to do today is put them and a couple of other pedals on this pedal board that they sent. So, Strich, thank you for sending this stuff over. Just so you guys know, I'm not being paid for this video. I like Strich products, and they sent some stuff on, so I'm going to do a couple of videos about the stuff that they sent me because I really like their stuff. And the idea of making a completely portable pedal board that I can just plop down anywhere and just be like, boom, there you go, and not have wires or anything like that, I always really enjoy that. So plug in a wireless guitar and a wireless power supply. Today what we're going to look at is the beginnings of that board. We're going to take a couple of my rehoused pedals, which are down there on the bottom. Oh, and this one here on top. So right now, let's open this up. Hi, Dusty. You want to look with me? Let's see what we got, buddy. You're not going to be happy about this. I'm taking your little spot away. Look, Dusty, something for you to play in. So this is the Strich 22 Standard pedal board with an angle. So it should have enough lift back here, I believe. It's going to be pretty... Oh, comes in a nice little bag. I thought this was just going to be a board. Very cool. How about that? Look, that's a nice little bonus. I really thought they were just sending a board along. I don't know. I'll put a link to this whole thing down below. I guess it comes with a bag. Otherwise, they wouldn't have sent it. Look at that. I got all the... I sent along all sorts of little zip ties and some Velcro-y stuff. Tighten your cabling up once you're all done. All that stuff was in this front little pocket. Real good, real thick. There's padding in there. It's not just some sort of fabric. Velcro-y handles. Man, I got a pedal board case the other day and they had the lid put on backwards. This whole thing was upside down and everything fell out. I was like, what the hell is that? But this is set up properly. So let's take a look at their pedal board. It's a lot lighter feeling than I thought it was gonna. Probably looks familiar to you in terms of style. All right, that's a big boy, 22 inches across. I believe it's about 12 inches deep. Yeah, I think it's 22 by 12 is what it looks like. And they give you a whole bunch of Velcro. Scratchy part goes on the pedal, soft part on the board. Ah! There's one thing I have to do to this. Fortunately, I live like 200 yards from a really good wood shop at Maryland Sound. And in order to make the power supply kind of fit a little bit better, because doesn't have a mounting, I'll get into it. Usually this whole area over here is filled up, but we're in the middle of a huge project, as you can see behind me by all these tables being filled. And I need to cut a little piece of wood to fit in between those aluminum slats so that the cables to the pedals don't hit the slats, and this all just kind of fits a little bit better. So it's slightly different than what you just saw me putting together over in my place, because that double M-Wave one that I have actually needs a little more juice than this little portable one can give, so I decided to go with a couple of those guys that need a little bit less. And I am still all loaded up down there. What I have under there right now is a little piece of wood just to raise this up. I want to cut something that's the exact size as this so that this just fits a little bit better under there. I could mount it, but honestly, the switch is right here, so it's just easy for me to reach right in, charge it, and turn it on and off right there. So that's what we're going to hear in a second, right after I put a piece of wood down. This one's just too skinny. Yeah, man. So yeah, basically because I have the slightly smaller one and there's no mounting, and all this is here, and I'm using the longer sides here on the power supply so that I can have the right angle side out of the board. It's just enough to keep it from resting, not resting properly. And if I put it here, I'm putting too much strain on those. So I'm gonna raise that up a little bit. So I'm going to use this Strich 10-band EQ to kind of clean up some of that fluffy low end here. I'll have a link to a bunch of this Strich stuff. A few of them will be affiliate links. I'll leave some non-affiliate links too, because I know that you guys don't all like using affiliate links, but if you do want to help the channel out a little bit and let Strich know that you saw my video, use those and it throws, a few pennies back my way. So thank you very much. So I think the board looks great. Everything fits on there really well. There's only so much I can say about something like a lightweight, well-designed pedalboard like this, and this is that. Make sure you guys subscribe so you can see the next couple of videos. This is part 1 of 3. I'll be featuring the Super Ride and that cab simulator real soon. So the basic features that we've been hearing of this board so far in this video have really been centered around that Super Riot by Strich. I've been using the Tonex 1, but I have the cabinet simulation off within it. And I've been using the multi-cab from Strich. I believe I had it set on the 412 creamback setting. I think that was the one I liked the most. It's got level and color as far as like a tone kind of a thing, a tonal shift. And that combined with the Super Riot and then a real clean sound from the Tonex 1 has given me some really fun stacking options with all of the different drives that I have and all the delay and reverbs and stuff on there. So on the cabinet video, I'm going to kind of show you how I used a clean boost and that 10-band EQ to get close to that Tonex 1 sound. But for right now, I'll just use that boost in front of the Super Riot and get a little bit more of juice going and run through a couple of these cabinets for you guys as the outro for this video. So I'll see you in the next one.